Welcome back. Here's once again the full list of triggers for this game. Again, please do not continue watching this if any of these do trigger you, but if you wish to continue, then enjoy.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Alright, I did this already for... There we go. God, I can still hear the help me! Oh! God, no. Okay, we spent the rest of the ride back to Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ass would reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settled or it was at expectable volume, but otherwise he didn't say anything. Neither do I. However, it's the furtive glances that he's sending my way are signs. I know there are things he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him. Probably not. Here. All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment at his side. It hits me cleanly in the chin before I can catch it. It's a small package, making a soft landing in my lap. Sorry. The glare sent him wipes away the smirk about to form cleanly on his face. He clears his throat, focusing on his eyes on the road ahead. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flipped the forgotten package into my lap. I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving me cereal bars? I always have one in my person. You look like you're about to pass out. Have you eaten lunch yet? I didn't even get a chance to deny it because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly, and an empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I just skipped breakfast and lunch so I could catch up with Becca while she was on the break. Oh my god, you need food, man! I mean, I've done it before too, but it's not very good. And I feel like crap afterwards. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess everything going on, I've just forgotten until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. Oh my god. If anything, it's just one of the things I gotten used to ignoring over the years, growing up. As thanks, I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from acknowledgement, Ash doesn't say anything after the small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it'd be nice to be able to sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you. How'd the open house go? The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal, but because the property is famed, but really, no difference from the typical open house. On second thought, it looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there? I wasn't really listening. I should have asked someone to kick you out. No, you wouldn't. And what makes you say sure? One, ever since you guys signed the property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to reason 3. It's been 3 months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back in an instant noodle diet. How do you know about the last one? Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hell-bent on selling the mansion, even if someone you know personally is in the tour group. You aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is a prospective client to you. Even me. He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked into that one, didn't I? I hate you. I really hate you right now. His answer is a small laugh. The kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he does that. I'll have you know there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. Even if you have expressed interest in it, I don't think they'll be willing to let you have it. So, too bad. Right, I didn't botch you with the rights. Why of all times did I have to screw up like that, in front of a major important customer, no less? I kind of wonder what this about. It says the story was updated, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I never actually looked at this button before. Oh wait. This feature shows the outline of your current chapter, and has content that may otherwise deem a spoiler. Do you want to proceed? Never mind. I'll ignore it. I'll ignore that. Maybe we'll show my journal? Read that already. Oh. Today marked the open house of the infamous, Emmergard, mansion, opened to the public for the first time in years. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't show me anything about the, about just plain story updated, but whatever, I guess. Alright. I owe Rosa a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts. You don't seem too happy about it. I am happy. Doesn't this like my happy face to you? Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is in the wardrobe this time. I meant that as a joke, but how close to the truth does make my blood run cold. My heart beat heavy in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension. Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple may not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business. You made them angry? Not angry, just stuff happened. Like? Things. Did they do anything? Your client's the rights, right? You can't answer that. Oh, I don't want to lie to him! I'm gonna change the subject. I'm not gonna lie to this guy. He's my friend. I should like directly outright lie to him. Plus, apparently he's like a detective, personality guy. Like, I don't think he's like a detective or nothing. I'm not sure. I actually don't know what his job is. I kind of want to know actually now. But just based off like the interactions I got with the guy, I get the feeling that if I lie to him, he'll know immediately. So I probably really shouldn't lie to him at all. Alright, change the subject. Oh, I did the right choice this time! Woohoo! It went up. Oh, thank God. If the relationship thing went down, I probably would have cried. Alright, you keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth. No exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is even better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never worked with him. I knew it! I'm not sure if it's just because I'm bad at it or he's really very good at his job. Wait, is he actually a cop or something? He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over at me and returning back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun is already starting to descend, casting a vibrant orange glow over tall buildings. I wonder how long it'll be till we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash is taking long now. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic. Did we just talk about that a week ago over chat? That's different. Making your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation. Excuse me, but I don't hear you calling them awful when you're laughing at all of them. Shut up! And you aren't answering my question. That isn't a soft punch in the arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash. Alright, lay off the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got a good lead months ago. He recounts what he's been doing in the time, but we haven't seen each other. Okay, so he really is a detective. So definitely lying to him is out of the question especially if he can figure out like, oh, she's a liar or that crap. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we had catch up online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he's always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins the answer to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes a strained tone when you mention something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining, regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would consider taking on the same job as him. Well, nope, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there, along with the countless others I'd let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The Lit Fest, short for Luxport Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a big crowd annually, and this year is no different. I've only been to a few indie films screenings with Zach, so I'm not exactly an expert on the matter. But I know for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup has already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him wide berth when he passes. It's often easy to mistake him for somebody intimidating at first. I did, back when I didn't know any better. As too, I heard, early in the friendship. How am I gonna do this guy's voice? God, I can't. Deep voices are not like that. Are not something I do. Oh, there's Zach. Hey guys, long time no see. That sucks. Zach's face lights up with his own smile. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller, as not to bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting, and "What's up, Z-Man? My main man. What's oh my god, what the fuck?" God, this entire thing is just okay, whatever. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware my mouth is hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. I can't even say that out loud with a straight face, oh my god. Considering his track record, I should be used to it right now. Zach seems to be. So I'm trying to act black, Ashton, and you're the only one who can call me Z-Man. There's a fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other place, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made us for his harmless to the use of others. Or at least enough for both of them taking a stride. It's been a while, Zach. I hope you didn't get in trouble again. Not much to get in trouble without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up though. Nah, I ended up with chicken stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again. Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad. You really have no idea. A beat passes. Then Zach laughs. Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me. This story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca never really found out what the deal is with those ventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if Ash is likely not doing something illegal or life-threatening, I tend to believe her on that, sometimes. Oh well, boys will be boys, I guess? I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash and his attention eventually returns to me. Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you? Is she sick? A bit. She's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she listens to when she's feeling stubborn. And it's true, they've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all. But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised you wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella? Oh, thank goodness. Speaking of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulders and turns me around. Becca, you're just in time. I have to lean back with her face with her face is invading my personal space. Jesus Christ. But she places a hand on either side of my head and keeps me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes. Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be? Rose called me earlier. Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by, and the only other relative I have that here is on the other side of the country, I gave my company Becca's phone number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I pushed Becca's hands away from my face. Although she let go, her eyebrows remained drawn together. Oh no, everything is good. Rose covered for me at work today. That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head? Besides me, Ash snickers. I fight back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out towards that area. I do my best to dodge her all at once, moving behind Zach. Sorry for using a human steel Zach. It's nothing, I just slipped a few steps on my way down, blacked out for a few seconds, had a minor bump. That's all. You blacked out? This is not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check. It's extremely minor, you wouldn't even know it's there. Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter. She did look pale when I saw her. Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get back for this, just you wait. What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'm sorry, saw her? Yeah, they arrived together, Bella. It looks fine to me then, I don't know. Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. Oh, that's good. At least she didn't travel alone, right? At least, good. Is she jealous? No, don't be jealous. I don't know, maybe. She might be? Do you like him? It's okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. See, I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film. We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary. No, it's good. But you guys really should keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention. It's the premiere. The premiere's different, right, Zach? I shouldn't have pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand. Not really, but Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your fault. Oh, for heaven's sake. Please, Becca, I really don't want to miss it. You're not missing it. We're just moving it onto a different day so we can have a... Look, you guys. Ash is outside unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient. If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me. If she can still run around like that. Why are you taking her side? I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to the most. Ash, you of all people should know. Tell you what, if I notice anything amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you? I already know the answer before Becca's voice is out. When at last she releases a deep sigh and nods, I'll bet with reluctance, I immediately tackle into her and hug. Thanks, Becca. It's always been you with him, isn't it? Did you say something? Me? Nothing. Don't mind me. Oh shit. It's true. She is. I'm sorry, Becca. Oh, I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, guys. Showtime's close. So I think we're gonna get us some snacks. My treat. Then head inside. Anyone here who has a smaller bill? I think I do. Hold on. I pull myself off Becca and get the ball off my bag and... What's this? Ah, shit! He got the letter! Badass! Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving a piece of paper and a intrigued look. No, give it back! Yes, please! It's just a piece of paper. No, I don't care. Give it! It looks ancient too. Why do you keep this around? I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. Ah, you're a jerk! I've never been particularly sensitive about my height, but right now I really wish I had that advantage over him. Don't open it! What's the big deal? It's not like a love letter. I don't see any reason to. Hold on a second. This is, isn't it? I'm enjoying this. Even if it is, it's not for you. Okay, now I'm curious. I'm telling you, there's nothing like that. It's... The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Oh, their faces. Oh god. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck, pounding and threatening to burst out. Wait, it says share with 5 people though, or give it to 5 people. I think that was 6 people now. So, does that mean at least one of these people is exempt? Or, I don't know. Vaguely, I know how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful sick weight that has taken to my core, my stomach, in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Jay is turning about your horrible nightmare. Send this to 5 people or else? Well, that's interesting. Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first. Aren't you a few days early for Halloween? Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its content. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke graded in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have thrown it away when I had the chance. That way, it's not a prank. But it makes all of them stop. Even I'm surprised at how steady my voice is. What did you say? This isn't a prank. I saw something. Hold on. Are we still talking about the paper, or is it the urban legend again? Both. I know how ridiculous. You're saying this primitive version of a chain letter, and now we've seen it. We're cursed now? You've got to be kidding me. See, this is why I didn't want to tell you guys. Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far? It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first? I saw it in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have... Right. In broad daylight, Isabel. Even someone gullible would find logic in that screwed up. There's no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true. But it's real. What do you think I saw? Hallucination? A delusion? Did you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right. It happened after. When I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me? We are, and you know that, but this thing and that thing has nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she was exaggerating, but based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now. Don't bother. Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, and got kicked out of the open house. Shoot. Hold on. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it off, there's a dull ache in the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give it right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. Before I can take a single step away from the group... Guys, Zach rarely raises his voice. Yeah, even when there's a point, he wants to drive home. Hearing him take that tone to throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words, yet yet to come out from the argument immediately died on our tongues. Why don't we calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, isn't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what all of you have been up to lately. I don't know if we're going to talk to Bella over chat. Please? He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call it this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet despite Zach's attempts to light things up, or Ash and Becca's questing and gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have kept to myself, or at least went with the idea that's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no sour vibes. Careless. So careless. Stay for the movie or go home. Everybody's been looking forward to it though, and everything, and Zach's my friend. I need to support him. I gotta support the guy and stay for the movie. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. I wanna see what that did first. Ah, you son of a bitch! I killed my thing for Rebecca! They went down again for her. Why is every choice I make go down for Rebecca? Why? It's unfair. The only consolation I got is Zach and Ashton went up. But still, Rebecca's supposed to be a friend too. I can't please everyone, but everything I do doesn't please her, and I'm kind of actually disappointed by this. Okay, anyway. Any other day, I'd excuse myself to go straight home. But this is something special to Zach, something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with a few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see whenever I close my eyes. Maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me. There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to lose Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look at them. If we keep arguing here, we're gonna miss the first few minutes. Alright, that's the Isabella I know. Oh good, I thought for sure you were gonna cry. Ugh. Oh god. What happened? Why do you look like you're gonna puke? This time I really do send an elbow to his stomach. Okay. Understandable. Stupid ass, being vertically challenged has its perks too. What was that for? Stop calling me a crybaby, I am not one. Aw, don't cry. His name changed again to Ashwell. Stop it. Okay, scaredy cat then. That too, if you're gonna repeat that, I swear let's just go. Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that. The same question like to swim in our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try asking her about it later, I guess. So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll get the food, I promised. But you'll miss it! Didn't you say watching a movie without food isn't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it before. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon. One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. Few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd's already inside. There's nothing much for us to do now. Not a word of protest comes out of me when Ash gestures for two of us to head inside. And then, are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews? Absolutely sure. Somehow halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach brought it up again. In his own movie premiere. Now the phone is serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones. Careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Alright, hold on, I need to get a drink real quick. My mouth's starting to dry out again. Ugh. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I think. Probably not, but I'll figure it out. Alright, anyway. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We get kicked out for sure. Though how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Why can't Ash keep quiet? Dude. Only Becca remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. I don't know, if I didn't know any better, I think we did something to offend her. Did we? Then I ran, and you heard what happened after. I still think it's something else. It was standing right in front of me, Ash. He's one of the smartest people I know. But geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in those things? Why is he in this conversation again? I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There's a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can. I'm not going back there. Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house? Rose has the first floor tour. I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella. There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in our head. Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all those houses needs a blessing? Wasn't it left uninhabited for years? Oh, the house did change hands over the years, from one distant relative to the Ermengardes to another. None of them bothered to live in it though, and it remained that way up until its current owner decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't peg you for the religious type, Zach. Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows though? It might bring something positive to the place. That's not a bad idea. I don't know where I'd go to find someone. You're seriously not considering a suggestion, are you? Do you have any better ideas? I know where. I can contact him for you if you want. You do that? Or I can find a psychologist instead. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This could be one of them. Ash, that's not a very appropriate thing to say right now. No wait, that's not what I meant. And ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course. If you just stop. Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him. Becca tears her eyes away at the screen at its mention of her name. Huh? What? Oh, you're talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work at my parents' university. And can you guys keep it down? Sorry, Scaredy Cat mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying there is one. But talking to him is a better solution for me than getting random priests to bless the old house. He'll even help you figure out things. Teach you a couple things. And probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot. Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're giving me the suggestion to put my mind at ease. But it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in the knowledge that they're willing to hear me out. So, what do you think? It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want. I don't know, priest or professor? Shit. I know one will boost it, but then drop the other one, but I don't know which one I would actually rather go for. Ugh. This one actually is a decision that I actually don't know about what I would make in real life. The whole ghost thing, I kind of doubt the priest would even help at the end of the day. But then there's also the professor. I don't think he would help either. Let's go with the priest. I'll see how that goes. Oh, I'm actually a little surprised it didn't drop ashes. But it boosted Zach, so... Woo! Anyway. I'll think about it, but maybe we can go with Zach's idea. I'm not so sure about that. Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something, than to stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella. Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you. Guys, I said keep it down. If you keep insisting that we watch it, yeah, you're not even paying attention yourselves. It ain't a big deal, Becca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place. It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. Hey, you worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you. And that's what you're doing. I really appreciate all of you taking time for this. Sorry, Becca, we'll stop now. I throw a project look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding. But her attention's already back on the film. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting this way, there's a big chance that he's nagging her. We really need to talk. We all fall into comfortable silence after, the kind you can only share with people you most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgot in my bag, if only for a few hours. Oh, what's the update? Wonder how many there will be for each day. Okay. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those about to meet someone, even those about wandering about. Walking in the sea of motorcycles strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a nondescript as Luxembourg. I was afraid too, at one point back when I was new and had set foot in the place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels more like at home. Zach and Ash bid goodnight before Becca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he has few freelance jobs he gotta take care of before the end of the day. And Ash? Who knows? He never tells. Some days he'll randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off. Thanks for today, everyone. No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Help me. Shit, it's back! Huh? The damn help me voices are back, Lord! The sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest feels tight, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurred. In distance, amidst countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Help me. God, that sounded gross. Pleading, even as I clenched my eyes tight and clasped my hand over my ears. Whispering and whispering, whispering. Calling out, help me, please. No, not me. Help me. Somebody. Isabella. Earth to Isabella? Her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur is gone. When I opened my eyes, Becca raised an eyebrow at me in question. Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me? Oh, yeah, just, okay. Sorry, I spaced out. You always do that. I followed without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There's only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something, or someone there, I try not to let it show, trying not to think of tiny pinpricks of fear clawing into my stomach. See you guys some other time. Yeah, see you. Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off on our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep at night, what would me give me back to normalcy, then so be it. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording here. I've only been through one day. Jesus Christ. It's only been one day game-wise, and I've played for what, about 2 hours at this point, roughly. Wow, Jesus Christ.